Hello and welcome back to the Red Dwarf Podcast. Spoiler warning ahead because this week's episode, Mechocracy, featured the return of a fan-favorite character, a character who's been missing since before the show came back on Dave, a character whose absence was due to Lister's actions. That's right, I'm talking about Talkie Toaster, your chirpy breakfast companion. I sense a lot of you are disappointed. Who did you think I was talking about? Hey guys, Talkie Toaster came back this week on Red Dwarf. So this week's episode, Mechocracy, I think is probably my favorite episode of the series so far. Series 12, I mean, not the entire series in total. My favorite episode is Future Echoes. But what I think was that this so far is the best episode this season because it is exactly a Red Dwarf episode and it embraces its past. Not just because we get Talkie Toaster back, who I honestly could have done without, but he's kind of funny, so I actually kind of appreciate it. And fun fact, in this appearance, he was voiced by David Ross, who voiced him in his appearance in White Hole. And David Ross was the actor who originated the role of Crichton, who, when they decided to bring him on as a main character, he was either unavailable or didn't want to do the makeup, so they gave it to Robert Llewellyn, which I think was a good idea. But back to this episode, I think it was a very well done episode. I really liked it. The jokes were funny. The basic premise of the episode is that all of the machines on Red Dwarf go on strike, and so Rimmer runs for president in order to gain the power of having control over all the machines, the snack dispensers, the lights, the lifts, the heat, and Crichton runs on the opposing party because Crichton is a robot, and so he actually cares about their problems, and Rimmer is kind of like Donald Trump, except actually more competent. Never thought I'd say Rimmer is more competent than a U.S. president. But there you go. So the episode, I think, is done exceptionally well. There's a lot of funny jokes. I didn't find myself laughing as much in the last 3 episodes, but in this one, I was laughing. I was more than laughing. I was probably cackling because it was hilarious. It was one of the funniest episodes I think they've done in a while. And just, I don't want to spoil any of the jokes because I want you to experience them as they happen. But suffice it to say, if you saw the first episode or the second episode and you weren't impressed, and then you saw Time Wave and you're like, oh, this is going to be a horrible season, stick it out because episode 4 is phenomenal. I think Cured was good, and it was good as an opener. But I think that Mechocracy should have been episode 2. It has good character moments from all of the characters. A lot of them get jokes. The cat has a really funny subplot involving him needing reading glasses. We get to see references to earlier episodes, and they use stock footage from earlier episodes in one of the campaign ads, which is awesome, because I love it when they actually show that things happened in the past. A lot of shows have a trend of when they want to show like a flashback, they'll reshoot it, and I think that cheapens it. But Red Dwarf didn't do that in this occasion. They used footage from the older episodes, which I appreciated. In conclusion, Mechocracy is phenomenal. It's a great Red Dwarf episode, one of their funniest episodes ever, and definitely the funniest episode we've had this season. It's got a good story. There is a lot of good, asides, a lot of, It's the most Red Dwarf, I think, that this series has been so far. Cured was Red Dwarf, but this is even more so Red Dwarf, and I think this was done very well. I'm hoping that this trend continues where we're going to go up, and hopefully episode 6 is going to be the best episode of Red Dwarf ever created. Those are my thoughts on episode 4, Mechocracy. I highly recommend you check this out if you were planning on skipping it because the past 3 episodes have not impressed you. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about it, because I don't want to spoil anything, because I think it was such a well-done episode that you should experience it for yourself. And, it's a half-hour time investment, and this episode, honestly, I think it's worth it. So, that's all the time I have in this video. If you want to see other videos, you can check out my channel, and you can hit subscribe. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video for, hopefully, an episode that is even better than Mechocracy. See you then. Thank you all for watching, and if you liked the video, you can hit subscribe and watch one of my other videos. My videos can be found on any of these fine sites, and if you want to help out, maybe consider supporting the show on Patreon. See you next time.